Hey traders, so today is November 21st and I wanted to go over my only trade for the day so far. It's DEPO. We're getting a really nice breakout on this today, and basically when I look for trades, I'm looking for low risk, high reward trades, and that's exactly what this was. So today I was looking for the break above this prior high right here, which was around that 805 level. So I wanted to see that break. We touched it again here on this day, which was a couple days ago, a couple trading sessions ago. So this had become resistance at this point. So this, I was looking for it to break through that resistance to give us this nice breakout that we're seeing today for the long. So this is a daily chart. Let's zoom in on my 2-minute chart, which is my entry chart. So basically, pre-market, not much was happening with this, but we kind of started to slow grind up and put in this resistance level right here at 803. I think it was 803, 803 or 804. So I wanted to see this break, this resistance level that it put in break for the entry. So I entered here at this arrow and kind of wrote it up. I scaled some out into strength right here in case this was going to be the top, because a lot of times, guys, you just don't know. You don't know if you're going to get a fake out breakout, or if it's going to top out and just roll over from there. I knew my target was around the 820 level, but I wanted to trade it with no regrets, and I always say trade with no regrets. If a stock is going to, you got to look at the possibilities and probabilities of every trade. And basically, my gut was telling me, let's get out just a third here and see what happens. So I got out a third here, and then it ended up finally popping through this resistance right here at 815 that it had put in, and I scaled a little more out. This probably was not the best managed. This is not one of my best managed trades. I think that I jumped the gun too early on these first two scale outs because I hadn't even reached my target yet. But I was trying to trade with no regrets, and I just maybe got in my head a little bit on this, but I scaled a little more out, and then my last third, so I scaled another third out here, and then once we got this pop, I actually put a stop order in around 820, and I got a 1 cent of slippage, and I actually ended up getting out at 819. But once we got that pop, I was like, okay, this is my target, and I'd like to be out. Now, if I would have managed this a little better and I would have actually not started scaling out until I hit my target level, I could have captured some of this move here. One thing that I usually do is I squeeze my stop into, because the thing is, you never know when a stock is going to stop going higher, especially when it's a breakout, and buyers are starting to come in and it's starting to get that momentum. You don't know when that momentum is going to shift and go to the other side. So a good thing that I could have done that I normally do, but I didn't. But once we got this pop right here, I could have started squeezing my stop behind each low. So each new bar that plots, I could have put my stop right behind it, and then eventually I probably would have ended up getting stopped out somewhere around this level right here. So unfortunately, I did miss some of that move, but just a lesson on squeezing a stop, and the reason why we do it, and the reason why I should have done it is because you don't know when these breakouts are going to stop breaking out. And this is a prime example of just premature closing when a stock is strong. There really wasn't a reason for me to get out of this here. As you can see, it was still holding up. We were putting in resistance, kind of squeezing up into this resistance level right here. And there was really nothing saying, Nikki, this is looking weak and you should get out. But like I said, I trade with no regrets, and scaling out is what felt right at the time, so that's what I did. And I don't regret anything. I still think this is an A-plus trade. This is an A-plus setup. Look at the daily chart. I mean, it can't get much cleaner and better than that. We had that test of resistance and then a pullback, and then boom, we finally got that break. So even though I did miss out on a little bit of profit, at least the lesson here is something that you could have done. You could have squeezed price and taken more of that move for sure. So there are ways to manage to be able to capture more of a move without taking on any more risk. And this would have been a great example, squeezing into this pop. So that's my trade of the day. Like I say, it's quality, not quantity. Just because I took one trade for the day so far doesn't mean anything, because my trade was a good quality trade, low risk entry, high reward, and it ended up it's still going. I mean, this thing could go even higher. Now basically what's happening is we've had this run, we've had a pullback. This bar right here you can see got bought right up. Basically a hammer type candle, very bullish candle here, and now we are putting in a resistance level, a potential resistance level into this 830 level. So price could bounce around here, squeeze around a little bit, and then finally pop through that 830 level for another push. This is a big this could be a big breakout day for this stock. So that's it. If you guys have any questions, tweet me, Fit Trader Chick, Facebook me. Fit Trader Chick is my Facebook username, and just let me know.